In the spirit of the holiday, here's a piece. How you doing, Shauna? It's good to see you. I've been drinking. Yeah, please don't, because I have no filter right now. I'm feeling good right now.
What?
I'm feeling good. I'm in grad school, for those who don't know, and I'm finishing up, right? So I got my thesis, which is this big research paper that you have to do at the end of grad school. I just got it turned in. So I feel like a big weight is off my shoulders. I also teach. And tomorrow morning, I have 220 students tomorrow at USF that I'm going to have to teach these impressionable young minds about the Black experience. So, I look forward to that. It's great, it's fun, but I love coming out. This is why I haven't been able to come. I'm explaining to life, because he might ask me why I haven't been able to come out to Black on Black Rhyme in the last few weeks or so. I've been busy, man. The semester started back up again, so it's good to be back amongst family and amongst beautiful people. So can you clap it up for your beautiful selves? I promise I'm gonna do a poem, but I just have to do my ritual. I have to come out and just thank the space, thank life, thank Black on Black Rhyme, and thank each and every one of you for being here and present. Not just here, but present to all this beauty that's happening tonight. All right, in the spirit of the 4th of July, I hope it makes you feel like a patriot. And we still can't see what is right before our eyes. It's cozy inside, but it's raining outside. And when the blood from the street starts to seep through your door, your windows are closed, but it soaks up your floors. What will you do when deny no more you can this death, this phenomenal war? See, for centuries, these chains have been locked in our minds, promising freedom, concealing the lies, misguiding the people, muffling the cries of the suffering masses, pulling the wool over our eyes. So when the towers came tumbling, so many were surprised that the whole world was hurting and we didn't realize. But when the lines were drawn, we stayed silent as sheep. And our children couldn't think because we drugged them to sleep and changed their curriculum, taught them not to be critical of oil and bankers and corporate criminals, drug companies with greater revenues than some entire nations. But cancer and AIDS are still destroying civilizations, means we are paying to be kept sick instead of learning to heal. We need to stop being polite and start being real, but reality TV has us too numb to feel and too dumb to squeal when they cut into our flesh and bone, distracting us all for a nominal fee. Malcolm said it plain, and we still can't see that slavery is past, but it never left. Just changed its form to oppress more efficiently. Now it's a well-oiled machine, fed by the struggles of the meek. The gap between rich and poor has never been greater. In fact, the top 1% own land, air, and sea, and squeeze the middle class until they struggle to be, and they use fear as a tactic. But is fear your master? You go to church on Sunday to hear the words of your pastor, but go right back on Monday to your corporate cell. And you think you're in heaven, but you're living in hell, and time will tell. See, all along we've been warned, but the veil has stayed down. We are born, we work, we go into the ground and feed off our futures to our feudal lords. Our sheriffs of Nottingham, our Sherwood Forest is filled with the hungry who are so desperate to eat, they mortgage their lives for a chance to compete, but contrary to belief, life is no competition. Everything has the right to exist. Use your intuition. Follow your spirit. Reclaim your perspective. Take some time with the silence and find that pain is reflective. A state should mirror its people. We were built to be free, but it gives way to evil if the people can't see. Now listen closely to that voice inside of you. And if you can't hear that little voice, look to the person next to you and ask them if this is what Jesus meant when he taught us how to love. And if this is what Gandhi meant when he said we should be the change we wish to see. And if this is what Martin meant when he said that in the end we will remember not the words of our enemies, but the silence of our friends as they fall by our side and the dreaming ends and the dark hits our eyes and it's storming outside, but we can't see through walls made of American pride. Our brothers and sisters are dying. The whole world is at stake, but there's a fortune to be made in making sure you're not awake, making you believe that you're different, when to them you're all the same. From a bomber in Gaza to a hacker in Ukraine, from a teacher in Detroit to a factory worker in Bahrain, we are all merely pawns in a phenomenal game, and let the chips fall where they may. But don't be surprised when the consequences come, and you still can't see what is right before your eyes. It's storming outside, but it's still cozy inside. But when the blood from the street starts to seep through your door, your windows are closed, but it soaks up your floors. Tell me, what will you do when deny no more you can this death, this phenomenal war? Thank you.